Hi again, it's Paulette Loren, Creative Director at Rose Loren Bridal and founder of the Flower Crafts Academy. And in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make your Christmas napkin rings using a flower frill made from the Clover flower frill templates. Let's take a look. So here's our napkin ring. It's made with the small flower frill and a satin ribbon ring. Now the small flower is only about 7.5 centimeters wide or 3 inches wide. And here are the two packs that the templates come in. So we've got the one pack with 2 of the small and 2 of the medium templates, and the other with 2 of the large and 2 of the extra large templates. Now we're using the small one to make these napkin rings, but as you can see, the small template is very small. So I'm actually going to use the medium-sized template to do this tutorial. Same process applies though, so we just put the template straight down. So here's my fabric. It's nylon sheer curtaining. It's about the same on both sides. It's lightweight, but it's got a little bit of body to it. I just fold it in half, put that inside the template and fold it over. Make sure it's folded right down to the edge and then fold it over. And then fold this one back and lift it and fold this one back. There we go. So holding on to that, now we need to trim the fabric from across the top, like so. And with the pointed folded end of the fabric, we're going to just put a stitch through it. Now there's my knot. Don't forget to have this tail. Very important to have this tail here. Now I need to hold this corner nice and tight and pull the template off so that the petals are still folded, and put a pin through. And there's our first petal. Now we need to make 15 out of the small template for this project, and it's basically just following the same process. And when we come to stitch through, we're using the same needle and thread, and so there is our first petal still attached. Now you can just let it dangle. I like to keep mine nice and close, and then holding this tight, we just pull our template off and pin again. There we go, 2 petals. Now here are our 15 petals, all in a chain on the same thread. Now we can cut the thread to get the needle off, we're not going to need that anymore. And we need to tie these 2 ends in a knot. Now I'm just using ordinary sewing thread here, doubled over, but if you don't feel it's strong enough, certainly use embroidery thread. And I might just do one more knot. There we go. There we have it. Okay, we need to remove the pins now. We don't need them anymore. And there is our flower starting to take form. Now this is going to be the back of my flower over here. So let me straighten this out. I'm going to put a felt pad here. So I've just cut a little circle of felt and I'm putting some glue on. Now I like to use fabric glue. It glues just about anything to fabric. It stays soft and pliable when it's dried, but if you want to use hot glue, that's fine as well. Probably should have trimmed that off before, hey, there we go. Now we need to open each of these petals, just like this. And one of the reasons why I like to use fabric glue is because it's still wet while I'm doing this. I can still manipulate the petals and it's not going to cause a problem. So there we go. Make sure that's still stuck nicely on the bottom. And there, almost. There we go. There we have our flower frill ready to go. So this is the one that's been made with the small template. And as you can see, it is quite small. It's still got the felt pad at the back. And we're ready to go. So what I've got here is a kitchen paper roll that I've just cut a 2 centimeter slice from. This is for the ring, and I've got some ribbon. And I've probably got about, oh, it's less than a meter of ribbon here. It's about 2.5 centimeters wide. And again, a spot of my fabric glue. I'm just going to put this on the inside of the roll. There we go. I don't need to wait for this to dry, we can keep going. It's really just a matter of winding the ribbon through the ring all the way around. Now a little trick with doing this is make sure that your ribbon is perpendicular to the roll. So it's coming straight across like this. Now at the back we want to pull it on a little bit of an angle like this. And again we thread it through. But on the front we need that to be straight. So each time we roll it, it's going to be parallel to the time before. And on the underside, pull it to an angle. And through we go again. Again, keep it parallel, keep it going straight across the top. And there we go. Pull it quite tight at the back when you pull it over on an angle. So we're coming to an end here. And I think it's going to be just about perfect. There we go. So we've got on an angle on the inside and we've got them all straight on the outside. I think I was used about 65 centimeters of ribbon actually. So we're just going to trim that off. We're not going to worry about a raw edge because the flower is going to go on top of this. So a spot of glue under here. Wow, I really just had enough ribbon, didn't I? Just tuck that in a little bit. Really it's not going to matter, but I just like things to be perfect. Okay, so the pad is going to go on top of that, so I really don't need to worry about it. Bit of glue on top, and I'll put some over that raw edge there. And then we're going to put this on top like so. Okay, give it a bit of a press. Just check it's even on both sides. Yes. And there we go. And just need to fluff up our flower frill a little bit on this side. There is our flower frill napkin ring. And there you have it. How easy was that? Now make sure you check out our other project tutorials as well, and make sure you get back to eBay and get hold of your Clover flower frill templates today. And happy Christmas crafting.